these are some of the poorest and humble and sweet people. The reason that they are like this is because in the beginning of the century, under the rulership of Hitler, they were chased down and exterminated. As a matter of fact, 2.5 million more people, more gypsy people were killed by Hitler than Jews. But of course, you would not read this in the newspapers. You would not see this in the media. When communism came right after Hitler and took over, these people were secluded in areas outside of cities, and they were put in places and surrounded with concrete walls. And for 45 years, these people had no chance to work and study and live as the rest of society. When communism was crushed down, their walls were broken, and now society saw a group of people that is living like animals. And instead of joining hands with them and helping them, our society started to hate them, look at them as animals, as criminals, as people who don't deserve God's grace. And even today, unfortunately, even the churches in Bulgaria discriminate them and look down on them and hate them and think less than animals. But when God's transformational power entered those neighborhoods, and when we went back to Bulgaria after we finished the seminary, and the Lord told us that our primary task will be to work among these people, again we had people who told us it's impossible, that we are wasting our resource and our time and our competences. But when we started to preach the gospel and we saw churches planted there and we saw what God is capable, I'm telling you, there is really nothing impossible for God. And the Lord raised people as Sasha, who not only rose above their circumstances and those slumps, but they started churches themselves. And today Sasha is pastoring one of the biggest, the largest churches in the midst of the darkest areas in Bulgaria. To God be the glory that he is having this opportunity to travel with me and to testify of God's power. Sasha, come on over.